Welcome to Pink Shorts. I'm your host, VS, also known as Alan Merriweather. Today's show is my lessons from writing memoirs of a customer service gone wrong. And I'm using my other voice right now. So I'm going to switch my other voice back and talk to you guys about customer service. First, I want to let everyone know we are doing online driver's ed classes on etiquette of sitting in a motor vehicle on the left side. It's very important that you sit having a good posture, sitting aligned with the lining of the vehicle's seating. Recline your seat at a comfortable position, preferably at a 90-degree angle so that you can see above the hood of the car and the road markings on the road in front of you. Have at least 10 feet of driving distance between any vehicle in front of you. Please make sure that your seatbelt is fastly affixed properly in locking position before putting the car in any other position. Then park. Then proceed in traffic and drive mode. Okay, so we're giving driver's ed classes. If you sit on the left side of the vehicle, you are driving. If you don't have ID, you're still driving. I don't know how. But that's the problem we're having here. Okay, so Majesty account is paid. Thank you. I would like to start the show talking about customer service. And this is going to be embarrassing, but it's important that we talk about customer service people that are terrorists, literally. I have never seen this kind of terrorism in my life. I've never seen anything like this. It's terrorism. And I just want to make a phone call and just see if we can talk to someone from this company. I mean, it's just, this is the most obscene terrorism that I've seen. I mean, being directed. I mean, it was like, what am I driving a plane into a building? I mean, I was told to drive the plane to the airport. I was told to drive it to the airport when it could have been explained over the phone simply. You know, it was like someone saying, here, take the plane and drive it here. And then there was an accident. You know, it was just like, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. I mean, it's as if these people are directing him towards crime, terrorism, suggestive forms of terrorism. So let's give them a call. Let me show you who I am talking about. It's very important that you do know who we're talking about. Okay. We're talking about the Avis Rent-A-Car people, and you know, we just want to know what's going on. Should these things be happening? Is there a remote control blocker that we can prevent these things from happening? I mean, is there a way to disable the remote from making these things happen? Are there extra things in the vehicles? Is there cameras? Are there immobilizers? Are there extra keys? Are there forks in the car? Are there straws in the car? Are there things from Wegmans in the car? Are there things from Starbucks in the car? Is there a guy with a pink shirt who just stand up? Okay, is there something? So we just want to call and see what we can find out. And our call is going to be routed, so they're going to be talking to us. And we'll just ask them a few questions, you know? Just want to know a few questions. That's all. So we'll give them a call and we'll see what we can find out for you guys. This is the Pink Shorts exclusive. Again, this is my lessons writing. Okay, hold on, let me.
Back from you. Are you calling about a new reservation?
Yes. Yes.
Great. Just a couple more questions. Are you looking for a location that is in the U.S., in Canada, or international?
U.S.
All right, U.S. Which
Buffalo, New York Airport.
One moment, please. Would you like to pick up your vehicle from an airport?
Yes.
All right. For the location at New York LaGuardia Airport, say 1. For the location at New York John F. Kennedy International Airport, say 2. Or for the location at New York
Kyle?
Liberty.
Say one. IVR Kyle. Zero
I
fish
notice we're having some difficulty. Please hold while I connect you with
Oh,
the
okay.
nearest representative.
I mean, I say one and then IVR. Geico is telling me something else. Kyle's the IVR system from Geico? Oh my god. We planned a call from Geico and Amherst.
Hi, thanks for calling Eva. You're speaking and your rental advisor.
I'm sorry, what was your name?
My name is Anne.
Ashley?
Oh, it's Anne, A-N-N-E.
Oh man, okay, hi. My name is Alan Merriweather. I was calling to find out, do you guys have cars with satellite radio in them?
Well, satellite radio is an option, yes.
Okay, and what is that capable of doing?
Well, it's the Sirius XM satellite radio. It has over 300 commercial-free channels. Once you reserve a rental with us, all you do is request to have satellite radio activated in your rental.
Okay, and then if someone like steals the car, is there a way of recovering the car? I was wondering because I didn't.
Sorry, I didn't hear that so clearly.
If someone steals the car, is there a way of recovering the vehicle? Like, you guys have low jack on the vehicle or something?
Yeah, typically there would be a way for us to recover it.
Oh, okay, so if someone stole the car, you guys have a way of finding the car and stuff like that, like.
Alright, that's correct.
Okay. All right. So if I want to do a reservation, can I do that with you, or do I have to go to the branch?
I can always make a reservation for you.
Oh,
All
okay.
I need to know is the location for pickup and return and date and time.
Okay. Bro, I want to pick it up at the Buffalo Niagara International Airport. I have one more question. Do you know how many? Because I want to do a monthly rental, so I want to know what are the options of extending the rental after a month.
I mean, so it's basically like a mini lease, but you'd like to have it on a month-to-month basis.
Like if I rent it for 30 days and I want to keep it like for an extra 5 days.
Well, you can always call in and have it extended.
Oh, I could just call it in. I don't have to go inside the airport.
Right, that's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna pick it up at Buffalo International Airport, and I want to pick it up on Tuesday.
Okay. Tuesday about what time?
About 3 o'clock.
3 p.m. and returning the rental a month later?
Yes, 30 days later. What's the maximum time I can extend it for after the 30 days?
Well, after you've picked up the rental and your contract ends, you have a maximum of 3 extensions left.
3 extensions. So
you can extend it 3 more times after the end of your contract. After that, then you would basically have to go in and re-rent your rental. Or we can set up a mini lease for you where you can have the rental on like a month-to-month basis.
Oh, okay. So like I can rent it for another 30. I can just keep it for another 30 days and extend it.
That's correct.
Oh, okay.
That's correct. We can have that arranged for you.
Oh, okay.
Interested in doing so?
Right now. I'll probably think about it towards the end of the beginning of the month. Because I have a birthday party. I'm not sure if I'm going to the birthday party or not. So I won't know until like the last week of August if I'm going to his birthday party. But I'm probably not going because I don't think Um, I don't think they saved me any cake from last time anyway, so I'm not going. So if I can rent it for 30 days and then extend it, but just call it in and then they'll extend it for you, right?
Right, that's correct.
What if I prepay? Is there prepay options over the phone or?
Yes, there's always a prepaid option.
Okay. So even with prepaid, it works the same way with the extension, right?
Right, that's correct.
Okay. Okay, well, I want to pick it up Tuesday at 3, and where I have a lot of luggage, so I don't know what kind of car you would recommend for me. I have like well, 2 suitcases, and then I'm actually bringing the birthday cake with me. So the cake is about 2 feet long each way. So what kind of vehicle would you recommend? Because I got to bring his birthday cake to this party.
Let's see what will be best.
And it's about 3 feet high too, so I would put it in the passenger side, but I don't think it'll.
You didn't probably need a lot of space for that. You can get a full-size car, something like a Impala or like a Malibu.
Okay, would it fit a cake that big? Because his cake is big. Like his birthday is like one of the biggest birthdays in the country and shit. How much is an SUV? Like a Escape or something like that? Is that
Right. So that was the next option I was looking at. It was either the large car or like a SUV, which would probably have enough space on that.
okay?
Let's see. That's for 30 days.
I might go with that because I'm at the place where I'm buying the cake. It's just they're showing me how big the cake is really gonna be. So I'm thinking an SUV would just be perfect for the cake. I mean, it's only yeah.
I don't think the SUV will definitely be big enough for the cake.
Okay.
Estimated total for the month of April, looking at approximately $1,069.40.
Okay. So we're gonna end it there, and then $1,000. This country and let how much tax gonna be because all of this how much uh, we're fully aware of the all charges that we have. I mean, actually, this talk we just showed you how he led 11 to bring the car. He didn't have. I mean, he literally called before, and he was told to go in there. He was told to go in there and find out. He was told to go in there.
More for them, because I can be there more for myself.
I was told to go in there.
Then the feeling of all the shoulds. The thing that stopped me for a
Why
really
do I
long
have to
time
go in
was that
there?
I came from this
Why
all
do
or
I
nothing
have to
place. I
go?
came from it's our way or not at all. And the feeling that I had about my Orthodox family was they got God. So that meant there was no God left over for me. You know, that they were doing it right. They were doing it by the book. So that de facto meant that I was doing it wrong. Yeah.
And also, their way of doing it didn't resonate with you.
And it didn't resonate.
Why was I told to go
So
there?
that was
To the
in conflict
airport.
with what you really believed.
Was what I really
Why?
believed. But I put what I really believed
It wasn't there.
kind of on a shelf because it was too painful to try
You
to
pulled up.
grapple with it. It was too painful to pull it off the shelf and really say.
But
You
at the time,
pulled
you
up.
didn't even know what you believed.
I didn't know what I believed. I didn't know that it was. I just.
Yes.
I I shelved the question. I
You
retired
pulled
the question.
up.
And as far as I was concerned, that question could have
You
stayed
pulled
retired
up.
and might have
You
until
armied it.
my son Jacob started asking those questions.
You had army
Or something else
assistants.
would have.
Yeah, because I think that's a question for all of our viewers.
You had
too.
army
What do you
assistants.
really believe? Do you really believe it, or are you just by
Was the
rote
army there? Yes or
reciting
no?
what you've been told your whole life?
Was the Army Corps of Engineers there?
What do you believe? Yeah, that's the
All I
question
have
you grapple with.
Yes.
Emotion.
is my Visa and
greatest,
MasterCard.
Lesson, I would say,
Are
that
you
I
doing
learned
fraud
and continue to be learning
with Visa and
is that
MasterCard?
I had felt, because I had been told what
Are
to
you
believe,
defrauding cardholders
I felt that it wasn't okay to build a
for
spiritual
insurance
life.
fraud?
You had to take the one that had been handed to you on
You're
a platter,
billing,
but you
billing,
couldn't
billing.
create one.
Yeah.
You're
And
billing.
people were kind of
Erroneous
seeking
charges.
easy answers, or were like
Yeah.
cherry picking,
You
like a
are.
little bit here, a little bit
You're
there.
billing
So
erroneous
begin to
charges.
define for yourself
Where
or
am I staying?
ourselves. Maybe there's another way in.
Yes.
Maybe there's another
Why don't you
way
go to a
in.
commercial
Yes.
break
It was like,
So liberating.
yes, yeah.
and exploit me?
Coming up, Danny faces a spiritual
Exploit me
crisis.
with your
I'm
commercials.
waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning every
Exploit
morning
me.
into this state of sort of existential panic.
I want to hear how you answer Danny's big question. What do you believe?
Okay, so let me just finish up crying here, and then I will resume my show. Or, as you know, the Queen of Media is erroneously billing viewers of her show to exploit them for show ideas, for topics, for commercial breaks. This is how she makes a living. She doesn't have producers who are creative enough for programming. Instead, she's exploiting urban men for show ideas, for topics, for funding her $2.7 billion empire. Me, I'm the victim here. And I just filmed what should have happened on the 7th of August. It should have been done over the phone. When my calls are routed, there should never be the incorrect information. Should never be any. It's different when you don't know who's calling. But we know. You know better. It's a no flex zone. They know better. They know I'm calling. They know. And if you're watching the NCAA games, she's responsible for this. She likes company. It's the best way I can explain this. It's misery. Likes company. Sorry, but it's a secret to my show on why we're filed. You know, it's not the original people, it's whoever I can recreate it to be. You know, it shouldn't have to be about certain things. You know, it's not about the old, it's about the new. If it's a 360, does it really matter? You know, if one's caught, the whole regime falls down. Let me show you guys the law of gravity again. I'm sorry I chuckled, okay? But let me show you the law of gravity. It's really that simple. You know? If you believed in zero gravity, we wouldn't be here right now. That's gravity, honey. And I will end the show at that. It's not about remembering, it's about believing me in who I am. Not about the lies, not about this and that, not about coaching. It's about why aren't you coaching greatness, inspiring, teach them how to bake cookies, teach them how to bake tortilla chips, teach them how to make tiramisu, teach them how to make spaghetti with chive potatoes, okay? Teach him good things. When you inspire good people, the Lord blesses you with good things. That's all I've been doing is inspiring people. And now you know, music Jesus. I'm music Jesus. Hallelujah. Do re mi la fa sa ti do. Jesus. And I will end the show with that. If the Queen of Media doesn't have anything else to say,
A hard kernel of sadness.
of sadness.
What is it that you think that doesn't allow some
That
people
is
to feel
a suggestive word.
and embrace fully the joy in their lives?
And the silent sound
There's always this feeling
in the cortex
even though
of my
it's going on right now,
subconscious.
something really bad's going to show up.
It's that little voice commercial.
Joy is frightening.
Joe Terry. That's right.
To feel joy, to feel love.
Let's talk about the editors.
To feel it fully is also to know
It's that little
it won't
voice.
always be so. I mean, that's just a fact.
In the back of that addict's
As
mind.
good as say life is suffering.
It's that addict's mind. My feet.
The problems are going to come.
They will.
They are going
Why
to
don't you
come.
believe
Right.
me?
The other shoe will drop.
You need to believe me.
And so the idea, or for me, so much the desire
You should
to be
believe
able to
me.
embrace the joy as it flies, to be able
I
to
can't
feel
be
it
5
fully
years
without
old
the
forever.
I think the hard kernel of sadness comes from
When am I
leaning
going to
back
be
into the past,
31?
being frightened about the future. When you're fully in the present
When
with
am I going to be
joy,
31?
when you're fully in the present with anything,
When?
it's impossible to feel anything other than that.
Will you
But
allow me to
I
be
know you watched
31?
Super Soul Sunday, and when Brene Brown was on, she was sharing the thought that so many parents have that even as you're looking in the room, as you put
When am I going to be 31?
you have it, oh, aren't they beautiful? Isn't that wonderful? And then, oh my God, yes, I hope nothing
Believe
ever
me.
Yes, exactly.
You gotta believe me.
Yeah. But what you were feeling.
So we have to leave it at that. Because the conversation is really not believing me. It's really not. It's really not believing in me. It's about an agenda. And the agenda only can be controlled with the law of gravity. I'm sorry. Let me show everyone the law of gravity one more time. Just one more time. It just falls down. Have we believe in zero gravity, it would be like this. You would be floating in outer space. Floating. And I might sound funny talking about this, but it's really about the words that I'm saying, not how I'm saying it. Okay. You know, if we were floating with zero liability, you would understand why these companies invent these protections for us. We've got to believe in them too. We got to believe them that they create these protections so that we can move on. Zero liability, gravity. We've got to believe in the protections these companies create for us. I would like to say thank you to those companies because I am a believer in them. And I'm sure that watching my show, I mean, did you not understand how that works by now? You know, it's just zero gravity. You are refunded. And that's all we wanted to show people. You know, that it's a refund, it's a return. It's zero gravity. And you chose the law of gravity. And we have to execute that law to the fullest. And I'll leave my show at that. I don't mind talking to the Queen of Media, but when you don't believe me, it's just a waste of time. It really is. You know? I mean, we chose to go a different way. It was extreme. Very extreme. And since you chose to be extreme, we've chose to execute. And it's just that X that we are talking about. When you go extreme, there's another X. You know? And you have to accept the law of gravity, how it pulls you down. As much as you want to pull people down, so does the law of gravity. It pulls you so many feet below. I don't know what route that was, but if it was 6, it's 6 feet, okay? And I'm thinking it pulls you down. It just pulls you down. You know, it doesn't pull you up. It pulls you down. And I just want to say, you know, please continue and support new shows, my lessons, writing, memoirs of my life and my experiences. You know, there's nothing like a memoir of people who believe you. And when they don't, it's just we have to re-educate ourselves. We have to take new lessons on how to live, you know? And we can start with my lessons because my lessons teach you everything about who I am and what's happening. You know? Teaches you everything. This is Google Hangouts up here. This is LP up here. You can see the speaker system. That is the loss prevention. They're all up in here. All up here, all up here, all up here. Okay. So I want to leave my show at that. I mean, I hope I educated someone today. You know, if you learned something from me today, just say, you know, I learned a lesson today. You know, I would appreciate that. So until next time, guys, that's Pink Shorts, and Tuesday is an amazing show. Tuesday, we're not celebrating anything. It's just we just want to do another phone call about erroneous charges. I mean, it's just so erroneous for my situation to have this much expenses. I mean, almost $1,000. You know, gas, and then having the vehicle, and then the breakdowns, and then the remote controls that are going off, and the people who are changing the channel, who are the management here. I mean, just knowing that these things are happening, it's sad. I'm, you know, only here for the attorney-client privilege part, which is to have an unfair advantage of how I'm suing you. But other than that, it's perfectly fine to communicate with me. It is. It's perfectly fine. I mean, it's not, but it's fine. And I would like to end my show at that. Attorney-client privilege. And that's fine if you have access to my computer. And that's fine if you have access to my phone. And that's fine if you have access to my driving. And that's fine if you know what's in my car. And that's fine if you know when I'm making a left turn. And that's fine when you know the fuel's at almost on E. And that's fine if you know when the doors are going to lock. And that's fine if you know what I'm listening to in the car. And that's fine if you know when the fan's going off with the reserve accessory power. That's fine. If you have a remote that tells you that, it's a wrap. It's fine when you know what the wrap is. The reserved accessory power. That's fine. If you're programming these vehicles. That's fine to exploit people with low income. It's fine to rap. Fine to rap. It's fine to rap and turn off the car. It's fine.